I will be taking over from here. After the
Oh shit, I forgot to change Nebula's name.
So oh god, wait. Why are we doing a double?
Isabel.
I don't even know what your name was, what you wanted as your name.
Do you remember what you wanted for your name?
Wait a second.
Wasn't it something like Arnold or something?
Yeah, Arnold's fine.
Just roll that shit.
We'll just... Okay, I accidentally had it open twice, so I just heard myself, which was the conversation again. Twice.
Right.
Oh,
While we're getting this shit on the road.
Yes.
Go ahead, introduce us.
Alright, so welcome everybody to another adventure. This time I will be GMing, and these two players will be going through my world and my setting this time. Now they are in a very big church, basically cathedral. Don't know why I went with big church.
Is there a difference?
And you are, I don't know, but you just passed the trials to get into the organization that you are now part of, and you are very tired.
Yes.
I would have remembered the name, but then I would be remembering something, and that never happens.
We are Sleepy Boy.
You're like basically dead tired, and you could fall asleep any moment. But you're getting spoken to by a vampire, and he's telling everybody congratulating everybody on passing the trials, and being granted the honor of entering his organization.
Oh.
And you are all, but having been gone through the trials, you are all wearing rags and just messed up clothing. And he snaps his finger, and every one of you is in pristine clothing now.
Okay. Sure.
And you're also all asleep.
Alright,
But then how do we know we were wearing
Well, you'll be woken up soon.
Oh, okay. I see.
So you're basically in a
foreshadowing.
You're basically in a trance, right? So you're perceiving what is around you, but you're asleep.
Okay.
So, he wakes a group of people up, and he hands things to all these people. And he goes through all the 24 people that are in the room.
Yeah.
And then he gets to you guys. So he wakes you up out of your trance, and you feel refreshed. Okay. Like, you're fine.
Okay, we fine.
You're fine. And he hands Arnold a big staff of wondrous proportions.
Okay, yes.
And he hands Lazarus a very big sword, also known as a Zweihander.
Ja, sehr schön.
God.
And he tells you to guard this item as if it were your life.
Oh boy.
So you probably want to sleep with it and everything.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say, if it was a small object, I would have just swallowed it.
all of the other people are like looking at their items, and one of them has a sort of like bracelet that shines very bright, and one of them.
Well, that must be uncomfortable to sleep with.
I mean, you can hide it, right? You can hide it underneath your clothing, like... so it's fine.
It's my night.
One of them is wearing a helmet, which he didn't have before. One of them has a diary. Geez, why not? And all of them have a very different and very varying. There's a lot of variation in the items been handed out.
Yeah. Okay.
And everybody's awake, and then somebody walks up to him and tries to convince him that the item that he got was not correct for him, so that he should have been given another item by the vampire.
Ooh,
and
bad decision.
This is a very bad decision for him indeed, because he just vanishes, just gone.
Well
he he walks into the area, like the steps up into the area that he was speaking from. So he was standing on podium, and he, as soon as the guy that walks up steps onto the podium, he vanishes, just gone. So you're all pretty much deterred from trying to do anything or getting near him at this point.
Yeah.
And he has a mission specifically for you guys, and he gets 2 more people involved. So you're with a group of 4.
Okay.
And you are with, yeah? Wanted to say something? No? Okay.
No.
You're with 2 ladies to even out the group. So you're 2 guys,
yes.
2 boys, 2 girls. You know, for fairness. And one of them has a glove, which is very, very dark, a very dark glove with a gem on top of it in the middle. And the other one has a bow.
Well, first
So one of them
was
has a
Captain
bow.
Planet.
One of them has a bow, and one of them has a black glove with a gem in the
So I'm
middle
gonna
of it.
assume that's a mage gauntlet.
Not necessarily.
So the one with the gauntlet, right?
Yes.
Is she purple?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
It's not Thanos, no.
It's not a creepy boy. Okay.
And she looks down upon you because she has sharp ears, and she's very tall, and she wears all white. And she looks down upon you all
Yes.
because you're inferior species.
Yes. Okay.
Fucking elves.
She's a high elf, yes.
No.
So Lazarus is a tiefling, and Arnold is a werewolf, to clarify.
Yes.
And so the woman with the glove is a high elf, and the woman with the bow is just human. Basic bitch, woman.
Basic bitch.
Yeah. I know.
So do you know what our stuff does?
No, not yet. You just have a staff. You know you can cast magic through the staff, and you know like your basic spells are magic, missile, fireball. You know, just basic things.
Okay. Right.
Do you have any particular field of expertise in magic?
Um.
Do you like a particular kind?
Explosion!
Oh god, no, please. Because you're a werewolf. Do you like have anything to? Do you like fire or wind?
Why
or
would a werewolf like fire?
I don't know, water maybe. I
It
don't.
sounds like a horrible idea.
Do you like darkness? I don't.
Like
Do you like twisting people's minds?
like giving people like buffs, like making them.
Or so
stronger
you're a
and stuff.
cleric, basically.
You're a utility.
You're
So
a
like
utility
so
mage.
like I can maybe give myself strength as well, and then be
Sure.
somewhat useful.
Yeah. All right, that's fine.
Claw out someone's eyes.
Well, or enhance your staff to fight. That could also.
Yes, that works.
Right. So you're a battle mage.
Yes.
That makes it easier. And Lazarus, what kind of archetype are you?
I'm very good at
You're
chopping.
a warrior.
people. I have a massive ass
Barbarian.
sword.
Are you a barbarian or a warrior?
I will turn that off. I apologize.
I didn't
Couldn't
hear.
even hear it. I'm gonna say
Good.
barbarian.
Barbarian. All
Just
right.
because brutally
So,
brutally charging.
Yeah,
into
you're
combat.
savage. You're just savage in everything you do.
I'm very mysterious.
What a mysterious and
Lazarus
savage
works in many ways.
Lazarus works in many ways. Most of them involve a giant fucking sword.
Yeah. All right. So that's fine. That's fine. And you get
Maybe just that touch of Zion.
what?
Lazarus works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
just a touch of his Zion there.
There has been an upset in a nearby village, and this village is part of his domain. So he doesn't really like that. Because, you know, shit's
Yes.
fucked up. And it's your mission to go and find out what it is that is causing this commotion and get rid of it in any way you see fit.
Okay.
So,
I'm sorry, your Discord froze while you had your eyes hot.
alright. So, in any way, shape, or form that you would like, you are having to resolve the issue of the commotion in the village nearby. And he would deal with it himself because he could, but he's, you know,
You can't be
rather
fucking bothered.
he can't be bothered. It's not.
He'd rather gain some experience on his newly gained minions.
Yes, he likes to train up his thralls.
Okay, right.
So, yeah, you head off to the village, and you arrive at the gates. Then you get stopped by a guard, who says, "Who goes there?"
Yo, bitch. We were sent by your boss and we've come to fuck your shit up. Because apparently there's commotion and I'm a barbarian, so I'm not good at speech.
I don't think you should lead the party.
I should
was gonna
definitely
say-
not lead the party, no. I should
maybe
just
our-
wait until someone tells me to kill something.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, roll for me.
Oh god.
I don't have a dice.
Here you have a dice.
That's a very tiny dice.
Yeah, enlarging that.
You're
Use an
staring
enlarging
dice.
spell. Alright, yeah, no, the guard is like, yeah, alright, he knows that you're probably sent by his boss and that you're trying to
Fuck some
solve
shit up.
whatever is happening in the village. But, you're a thiefling, so he doesn't really like you. He has a bit of a
Yeah.
prejudice against your type and your
I'm with a
kind.
high elf, so it's fine.
Yeah, so the high elf takes charge.
I
And
was gonna
says,
say the high elf should probably be the one, but that would just
Yeah.
lead to you having more.
no, but it's fine.
Okay.
And she convinces the. I'm not gonna monologue with myself. She convinces the guard that what they're there for and they're there to help. And the guard seems to have been like out of this world while she was talking to him.
Like, was not paying attention.
I'm just
He-
gonna raise my hand.
Yeah.
Miss! Miss, she doesn't really seem to care.
And she turns around to you and she says, "Oh no, he cares. He cares very deeply." And then
Oh,
she walks
okay, no,
past.
then we're good, just checking.
So yeah, you just walk past, and the guard, as soon as the gates close again, the guard snaps out of it and comes back to life, and now you're inside the village.
These are not the refugees you are looking for.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna stand around and say, alright, just let me know when people's heads needs to stop working.
There is a training ground, so you could head off to there.
I think I'm gonna go look at the training grounds, see if they are
Yeah.
considered acceptable sparring partners.
So, this is basically a village that's one ring outside of the main city, like the cathedral and the city around it, and then one layer down for his
Okay,
empire.
right, yes.
That's where you are. So it's
Okay.
so that's why it's important to him, because it's like one layer away
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
It's close
okay.
the
to
actual.
But
Yeah,
do we know
very
what
close
kind
to
of
the capital.
commotion there was, or just commotion?
It seemed to be of magical. It seems to be a magical source, but they couldn't trace the magic.
Okay, so
which
maybe
is
it's just a
strange.
witch.
Might be
So-
a witch. So we need to burn a witch.
Yes.
You might, yes.
But do we
Um,
have a skill?
Yeah, the high elf probably, or you as a mage probably do have something that
No,
would
I mean
help
a
in
big
this
skill,
situation.
like skill large enough for people, and like
A skill as in a weight thing.
yeah.
Oh, a scale.
Yes,
Oh,
because we
you
need to
need
see
to
if she.
compare her to a duck.
yeah, you
Yes.
do a feather.
No, you need to compare the witch to a duck because ducks also float on water.
Yes.
That's true. So
No,
no,
the logic is much more logical than that.
the village does not have a big scale. There is, however, a farming village next to this one, which there are lots of cows and they have lots of dairy, and so they have a big scale there. So you could take her over to the next village and
Just
weigh her.
grab random
But
woman and take them to the next
Yeah.
village to weigh them against
I
a
don't
duck.
think that'll go over with the car. It's
Solid idea.
I'm not going to do that, really. I'm just gonna watch the training for a bit and see if
Yeah,
there's
alright.
people I can spar with without instantly killing them.
all right. That's fine. So are you actually going to spar with people?
Depends. Are they acceptable sparring partners in that I don't absolutely ruffle stomp them?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can just take a training sword.
Yeah, I'll just
There
go-
are like wooden swords in a basket, and you
I'm
can
just
take
gonna
one.
take 2 training swords and try and tape them together. Because that shit's
Alright.
tiny.
Roll.
Also, where the fuck do you get tape in the Middle Ages? But...
Magic.
Yeah, you
okay.
try to fuse them together, but you're like struggling, and it doesn't really work. But there's a quartermaster next to the training ground that's overlooking all the battles, and like keeping an eye on everything. And he hands you a bigger training sword. He sees what you're trying to do, hands you a bigger training sword.
Right, I'm gonna go spar with some
Alright,
randoms.
roll for me.
Roll.
The other die.
I was gonna say. That's an
Alright,
impressive 6.
you're winning the duel.
You
Well,
rolled
it's
a
not
4.
over.
This is great.
Yeah. So
Hello there. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the stream. So the person you're dueling isn't really, he's quite inept at dueling. He's learning. You're clearly more qualified than him. So
I
he's
better
learning.
be.
Yeah.
But you know, it's kind of equal, but you're winning. So it's equal, but you're gaining an advantage every now and then, like tapping into him on his arm or some such. We are investigating a very mysterious case.
Which
I'm waiting.
we
for
will
photography.
definitely be comparing to Wood and ducks to see if she's a witch.
We are
No.
basically
Yeah. On a more serious note, we are playing a role-playing
Thing.
thing,
yes.
but guided by our overlord.
Hi.
Right.
And we have just started, so it's a great time
Yeah.
to come into the stream. And so yeah, no, you just are sparring for a while, and the rest of the group is continuing on with our investigation. So you guys head deeper into the village, and there are a couple of things you can do. You can head into the bar, try to overhear some rumors, because that's generally a lot of
That's
gossip
always
goes
the way.
around.
It's
And-
overhearing rumors is always the best option in medieval
Yeah.
villages.
And so you can go ahead and head there. You can also inquire about what happened and try to speak to the town's guards, or you can try to look around at the scene of whatever happened.
So
So
I
you have
propose
multiple
that
things
we
to do.
split up. And
Yeah.
like some of us go to talk to the guard, and some of us
Because
go
in
to
every
tavern.
single adventure thing ever, it's the best idea to split up the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
So the high elf says, it turns to you and says, "I wouldn't want to be with you anyway," and just walks off.
Bitch, please.
Yeah. So
Right,
the
so-
human stays with you. She's
which
kind of
which gives
intrigued.
me a very good excuse to go to the bar. So
She's kind of intrigued by you because she hasn't seen werewolves ever.
oh, okay.
So she's very
Right.
intrigued by what you are. Not necessarily like you personally, but just what you are.
She's not interested in me. She's interested in.
She's
Try to use
interested
words
in
that
that wolf
helps.
dick, yo.
No.
God.
Well, it may lead that way eventually. No.
I can
Ooh,
already. see
I
the
sense some
conviction
sexual
coming.
tension already.
No, but so you two head off to the bar. You said.
Yeah, right.
All right, so you two head off to the bar, and the high elf is going to look for the source of the magic because she's one of the two mages in the group. But she's not the same mage as you. She's not an elemental mage. Oh no,
Okay.
no.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're sounding edgy already. Edgy
Alright,
or
so-
edgy?
Okay.
Edgy.
So we just tried to overhear some small
Alright,
talk with the
give me
people.
a roll.
Oh.
Alright,
7.
you overhear Jack at the moment. Nobody that's in the bar is talking about this.
Okay.
Alright, so
great.
I'm
Nobody.
sparing with randoms, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming there are conversations happening as well.
Oh yeah.
Can I pick up on anything that to me seems of importance?
Sure, try. Yeah, actually, you hear the quartermaster discussing with a guard about tightening security because of recent events, and you think that it could be related to what happened, what you were sent here for, but he's talking about physical fights and not magical things. So it could be related, but it could also not be. There might
Right.
be going two things going on at once.
Alright, can I finish up my duel?
Yes, you
And,
can.
alright,
Roll.
I'm gonna go to the quartermaster.
No, roll for finishing the duel.
Roll to see if I absolutely destroy this kid.
Yeah.
11.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. You.
I
Okay,
decide I'm done.
yeah, so basically what happens is you were just sparring and you were gaining the advantage, but you tried to give him a chance because he's clearly just starting and learning. And then you were like, you overheard the conversation between the quartermaster and the guard. And you were like, yeah, no, I'm going to end this. And you just whack him. Just knock him out. So he's cold. He's knocked out cold.
Okay.
You leapt up to him, just stepped forward, turned your sword around and knocked him on his temple. He's out.
Right, I'm gonna go to the quartermaster and, in
Yes.
my very elegant fashion, ask him. So, what's been happening around here lately that you need to tighten up security?
Is he going to turn to you and say, what does a pipsqueak know about town security, eh?
You know, it's not me inquiring, it's, your master.
Oh, you were sent here by the Overlord.
Yeah, I'm just a messenger and I need to inquire. Otherwise heads are gonna roll and they won't be mine.
Oh, well, I'll gladly share if you're here on serious business. He's not the brightest of people.
Feel free to share then.
So, yeah, no, there have been traces of magic, but the cause has been unknown, and people started to turn on each other, and there have been like tavern brawls and just random people attacking each other on the street, which is, you know, that's strange for a village such as this one. That doesn't normally happen, and we don't have any magical users in this village. So most of the mages live in the upper city. So we are really worried about this occurrence. We don't have any way to deal with this.
Understandable.
It's a forest witch.
It's a witch!
I'm calling it right now.
I'm gonna... Thanks for the information. If I need anything more, I'll come back. But for now, thanks so much. I'll hand them back the
Alright.
training sword.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go find our stupid high elf to report what I found.
Right, so the high elf is in the town square reading a book.
Right, I'm gonna go up to the town, to the high elf, and I'm just gonna stand there until she gives attention to me.
Alright, you can wait a long time. She should just finish. She's just going through her book, just reading. Are you going to sit next to her?
I'm also gonna go back to the high elf.
Are you? Or no, this is important. Are you going to sit next to her or stand?
I'm just gonna stay standing.
Alright, you're just gonna stand.
I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna
she's not
stand
going
up
to pay
ready.
any attention. Alright. Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, she's racist, so I'm not gonna sit next to her because that'll offend her. I'm not stupid, I'm just a barbarian.
Alright, that could
My
turn out
character is
different.
not as sensible as yours is.
To me, the sensible thing is because she
Yeah.
has already
Yeah.
pressed herself as superior. So
Oh yeah, no.
clearly I shouldn't be sitting next to her.
Yeah, but I just think that's bullshit. So like, I'm not gonna go along with that.
Alright, so you guys head back out of the. Did you grab a drink?
Yeah, obviously.
Alright, so you're okay. Roll for me.
Okay.
I'm also going to roll.
Oh god, he's rolling in his hidden area.
Yes. Alright. That's a cock. You can roll again.
Okay.
Dicks, I tell you. You're slightly tipsy.
You
Not
have
that
such
much.
a large table. It's just tiny little space in use. I'll just zoom in. No, don't move it to the side. Otherwise, whatever. I'll just zoom in on the dice.
So yeah, now your partner or your partner in crime. So your
Yes.
companion is not. She can hold her liquor. She's not tipsy at all. You're very slightly tipsy.
Okay. So I just walk over to the square
Yeah.
and like sit down to our elf.
All right.
And I'm like, okay, so there wasn't really a lot of news. So I told the things that were in there, and
Yeah.
most likely. So there was clearly nothing interesting, but they had great beer though.
Right. So she's going to turn towards you. Great. All right. She's going to turn towards you, and she is. You are mesmerized.
Okay.
And what this means is that you basically follow her order. If she gives you an order that
Yes.
she wants you to carry out, you'll do it.
Okay.
But once, only once.
Okay.
So the next order she gives to you, you'll
Yeah,
follow
yeah.
it blindly.
Okay.
You're just your own self, by the way. You're just normal, but yeah.
Okay.
You can't give in to her authority at this moment.
Alright,
Yeah,
since
okay.
she's no longer obsessed by her book, I'm gonna give my report of what I found out, since that's actual useful information.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna go in the full militaristic way, just rattle down all the information.
You like very point by point.
Yeah, just point by
Alright.
point, everything I designate as
Yeah.
important, I'll just go down.
Yeah, sure.
Keep it
That's
nice
great.
and compact so everyone can figure out without,
You know what?
drilling.
She appreciates that. She talks back to you,
Holy shit, I got recognized as a person.
and she tells you,
No,
"This is
me,
very
I'm fine.
useful information indeed." I wrote it down. Well, for her, you just had an amazing conversation. She talked to you in a polite way.
That's rare.
So yeah.
These racist fucks.
Do you tell that to her?
No, definitely not. I'm a good soldier. I'm a good barbarian.
You're a good barbarian. Oh.
No, I'm not a good barbarian, but since these are my designated allies by
Yeah.
my master, I need to oblige.
You kind of don't want to mess with them yet.
Yeah, I don't want to piss him off, since
Right.
I've seen his power.
And yeah, that's probably for the best. So, she opens up a little bit to you, and she says, "So, you may accompany me on my next investigation," which is just out of this world. You think, what is happening to her? And I want you to give me a roll.
Oh god.
Is she in love with you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So you look into her eyes,
Okay.
and they are not her usual blue eyes. They are brown. It doesn't tell you anything. You don't get mesmerized. You don't necessarily feel anything, but you find it odd that her eye color changed.
Right, I'm just gonna lean down to the human archer. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say, have her eyes always been brown?
So she's gonna turn around. She's gonna say, "No, they are usually blue."
Does this actually
Don't you
mean
think that's a
anything?
little weird?
Is that
So,
supposed to happen?
so with my werewolf,
Try to talk into
You-
your mic.
I think you muted
It helps.
so with my werewolf ears, I
Yeah.
overheard this conversation. Don't you think that's a little weird?
She's going to turn. The high elf is going to turn to you, and she's going to say, "Sit down,"
I'm always.
and you must.
I'm already sitting down next to her.
No, on the ground, like a
Okay.
dog. Sit down.
Okay, I am now on the ground.
Her eyes turn blue again.
Intriguing.
Oh, now your eyes are blue again.
And you can't stand up. How hard you try, you can't.
Okay.
So you're sitting on the ground, like basically a werewolf with a dog.
With my stuff in my mouth, obviously.
Are you?
Stick.
You have your stuff in your mouth?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, no, that's great. That's amazing. That's 10 out of 10.
It's not like how we have a werewolf utility mage.
Next time you're gonna go and walk through a door, that's going to be a problem.
Gink.
Oh my god, yes.
So, the High Elf said, I went to investigate the source over the last trail of the magic, and it's completely gone. It has vanished. There are no traces of magic anymore.
Right. I'm going to suggest that maybe, since she's a bit of a better talker than me, that she could talk to the quartermaster. See if she gets anything more useful out of it. Since
Alright,
I got some basic info, but not clearly you didn't get the full message.
So, I assume that you're going to say that the quartermaster is not the brightest of minds and that he's very easily to
I'm
talk
going to
to.
suggest that the quartermaster might be a bit stupid.
Alright.
Just a wee bit. You know.
Yeah, alright.
Like, I'm
So,
just going to imply, as a barbarian, it was quite easy to talk to him.
you squat up again, and she's starting to respect your opinion. You aren't as bad of an investigator or analyze her as she thought you were going to be, since you're a barbarian and a tiefling. For that. So she since you relate good information, she will do a good deed for you too. And now you're all grouped up again and walking to the quartermaster.
Am I still on 4 legs?
Oh yeah, no, you're like on 4 legs walking to the quartermaster.
She turned into a dog.
Okay.
You are basically now the dog for the moment for our high elf.
Okay, right. But I am now fully in my wolf.
Sure.
That's just a lot more convenient.
I am really right. Okay, sure. So you're heading back to the quartermaster, and the high elf does her thing, and you see the same thing as that what happened to the guard. He seems to be in another space, in another world.
He's
And
just not very present.
no, he's
Okay.
not really there. He's not aware of things. And does anyone of you mention this?
No,
Because it's
No.
you just think like, oh, it's the same thing that happened to the guard. This is
I'm
apparently
a good
something.
soldier. I respect my elders. I'm a good barbarian.
Oh no, she's young. She just
Yeah,
turned.
but she's my superior.
I mean, kinda.
In a tribe sense, no, she established herself as my superior.
Oh,
to
she
me.
established herself as dominant. Yes.
Exactly. So since I don't really care, I don't care.
And she's smart.
She's smart. She's loyal.
So
That girl's smart.
no. Your doggo is loyal.
Arnold.
Arnold is very loyal
Hey,
now.
Arnold.
No, you are able to stand up again. So you can, if you want to, you
Okay.
can stand up. But you can be in your wolf form if you want to.
I thank her for the ability to be standing up again. To be able to stand up again.
Oh no! She turns around and say, "Back down."
Cool.
Do you comply?
Yes, I do.
All right. That's shouldn't have. So the quartermaster returns to himself, and she just turns around and says, "I have all the information I need. We can now continue with our investigation."
Wonderful.
You don't know what she did or how it happened, but she does.
Not too worried.
But it's something you do. Wait, no. Both of you roll for me. So I'm going to get you the other dice. Oh god, yeah,
Another
no.
one.
Yeah, you don't know shit. Okay. Arnold sees that while she is talking, that the gem is glowing in the middle of her glove. I don't know if you can put 2 and 2 together, but the
I mean,
gem is glowing while she's talking to the.
It makes
guard.
sense.
All right.
Yes, not
So-
all who wander are lost indeed.
Yes.
How are
So
you?
yeah, no,
Welcome
I
to
don't
the
know.
stream.
So it's up to you if it's a meta thing now. It's up to you if you put 2 and 2 together and know what's or that it has
I
some
mean,
correlation.
I think I do, right? I mean, we
You're a
got
mage,
trained.
so
You're
yeah.
a mage. So you're
You
probably
should-
the
no.
one that should
Like, this
recognize
makes
this.
sense for me.
I,
Yeah.
Also-
I just think she has a nice glove. It's wonderful.
You think, ooh, pretty.
Yes.
Looks good. Yeah, nice going.
So yeah, no, you put 2 and 2 together as a mage. You probably know that it's some kind of manipulating magic. So she's a mind bender of sorts.
Yes.
That's what you get from this. And so you also know how she can put you in your place.
Yes.
So you
okay.
could probably try and resist it in the future.
Ah, okay. Very good.
Because you have discovered what she is doing.
Okay.
And as
yeah,
a mage
right.
yourself, you
Yeah.
can try and counter.
Okay.
So that's going to be a thing that's happening. And
Very good.
so you just stay as a wolf because you're apparently being the pet of the group at the moment. And you just follow Istra, which is the name of the high elf.
Okay. Right.
And you just follow her to wherever she's going. And it turns out that you are at the south gate of the village.
Okay.
And at the southern gate is a herbalist. And not a witch, an herbalist. So she doesn't know any magic. She confirmed that already. It's just an herbalist. Nothing special, really.
No wolfsbane? I'm fine.
No wolfsbane, you're
Good?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And there is, however, some garlic hanging around, so your overlord probably wouldn't like that.
Okay. Right.
Do you keep
Are
this in
we-
mind and report it?
I was gonna say, is this something that he
I'm
doesn't?
going to pull out a notepad and just make some lines because I can't write. Ha!
You're a
Yeah,
barbarian. You
I'm
can't.
going to ask the high elf. I forgot her name already.
Yeah, Istra.
Like, should we report on the guard deck?
Istra makes a mental note of this, and she's like, yeah, our overlord would be very displeased. And she turns to the
Istra will
woman.
remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
She turns to the herb woman, and she says, why do you have garlic hanging around? The herb woman returns to, oh, I did not know it was forbidden. Why does it bother you? You high elves aren't affected by it, right? And she's no, we high elves are not, but our overlord is a vampire, and he does get affected by that sort of stuff. So, you may use it, but please don't hang it in your garden or around your house. That's very disturbing.
It seems
You
like
also
you want to ward off your lord. Do you want to ward off your lord?
Exactly. It also occurs to you that this is probably one of the reasons that your overlord doesn't visit this place often, because there's garlic hanging around.
I see. Okay. Right. This makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yeah. If I were a vampire, then I
And
wouldn't go. Yeah.
so you're the other mage of the group. So you are probably after Istra one of the smarter people.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that barbarians aren't smart, but they're smart in their own way, which is sly on their two-face.
I was gonna say they're very smart in like how to make.
Yeah.
I am very good at making people dead it.
Yes. And your ranger has herbal skills, so she knows all the things that are in the garden, but
Okay.
she's not
Right.
any diplomat. You I don't know. You might be, but we'll see. So you are having this conversation. It's in
Okay.
your hands.
It's in my hands now.
Yes.
Okay. But wait, why did we originally go to the herbalist?
Okay, so
Which is-
the herbalist is one of the primary suspects because you can't read her. They don't have any information on her. She's very nobody knows her.
She's
Okay.
new
She
to the village.
just doesn't seem to exist.
So, do we know when the fightings took place, the weird events?
I
Yeah,
seen the
about,
quartermaster
A
report.
week to 2 weeks ago.
Okay, no, we don't have like a more specific. Because I was gonna ask her
No.
where she was at the time.
Yeah. Give me a quick roll.
Okay.
Where were you?
Because
when shit
this
went
is
down?
kind of. No, I need to know something.
19.
Oh yeah, okay,
19.
you do. You cast while you were having this conversation. You inscribe with your staff, inscribe an insignia in the sky, and you cast the spell known as Detect Magic, and or Detect Energy, which is it's different, but alright.
It's the
And
same, yeah, okay.
Normally, energy magic is very much bound to the energy of a person in this universe,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't detect the woman in front of you. So
Okay.
you can detect everybody around you. You can detect your group and
Yeah.
everybody in the town. You see everybody's energy signature. You don't see this woman.
Okay. That's weird. I
Yes.
tell that to the high elf to begin with. Like, 'cause
Alright.
she understands, right? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't get anywhere telling that to Lazarus. It's just like, you know.
No, he doesn't know jack about magic. He knows fuck
If you
all.
just tell him,
You're-
if you tell me that, I just go. So should I try stabbing?
Because he rolled a 1 on any magical affinity.
Oh, right, okay.
So he doesn't have any. He's probably kind of resistant to it because he's a barbarian and doesn't know anything about it. So he might not be as affected by certain things.
Magic
Yeah,
to me
that's-
is just okay, happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my thing.
exactly. So, the high elf nods, and she doesn't say anything about it, but she just nods, and she's like,
Okay.
"Yeah, that is very strange." And you are now again.
Yeah. So I ask, so how long have you been living in this town?
Well, I have been living here for about 20 years.
And who would you say do you know very well from the town?
Well, I've spoken to most people as the herbalist. People come to me for if they need medical care or if they're ill.
Okay.
Yeah, I know most of the townspeople. There are certain few that avoid me, but I know most of them.
because due to the reports earlier, they said like nobody knew the bitch, right? Basically.
Yes.
She just turned up out of nowhere and like.
Yes.
Okay, so I make like I look at the.
What?
You know. No,
Try
no,
again.
but, like,
Say again.
oh no, I wasn't saying anything, but like
Oh.
I just make eye
You
contact.
just gesture at her.
Yeah,
Something.
I'm like,
Mm.
mm-hmm. So and then I wanted to ask, do we know about the other guys that were like weird and not seemed to not be there? Because I wanted to ask about her if them.
Oh no, she's like the only person in this town
Okay.
that can't be detected.
Okay, right, that's weird.
Yes,
But, like,
indeed.
I don't know where
Maybe
to go
you
with
want
this.
want to find out why.
Yeah, obviously, but like, do I just ask her?
Ah, that's up to
I
you.
guess. Yeah, I just ask. I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what do you ask?
So, do you know anything? Do you have anything to do with magic? Because to me as a mage, you look different than most people.
Well, yes, I do have a protective charm on me. It prevents people from reading me and detecting me.
Is that
It's
illegal?
no, it is technically. You know, I got this amulet from the Overlord. He knows about this.
Wait, what is it? Do we find this strange? I feel like this would be
Yes,
strange.
you do find this
we
very
find this
strange.
very strange. So would you mind taking it off for us just to check?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. And she takes it off, and as soon as she puts it down, you cast again your energy detect
Yes.
spell, and you can detect her, and your Overlord turns up.
Or Overlord?
Yes.
I'm gonna drop to my knees.
No,
is
you're
that-
you're not supposed to actually, kinda.
I was gonna say, what's the
You can't drop to your
appropriate
knees, but he
greeting?
won't pay you any attention. You won't do anything to him.
Is there no
It is showing
nothing we
respect for
should
my
do?
lord to instantly just drop down to one knee, right?
Oh yeah, do you put your sword like in the ground and be like
Exactly,
knightly
I
about
show
it?
respect.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
that's I follow
In the
that
way
like, with the
barbarians
staff,
do,
you know.
as in.
Yeah, sure, we follow
So
that.
he turns up, and the herb woman turns around and talks to him as if they've been friends for a very long time, like almost 20 years.
Okay.
And he says, "What have you been doing in this town for the past 15 years?" And now she said that she's been here for 20 years,
Yes.
which of course you find odd because he
Yes.
said 50. He said 15. I
Uh-huh.
believe the Overlord's called Maximilian, but yes, he is actually.
Okay.
But that's
Great.
besides the point. And
So
don't worry.
just like one quick interjection.
Yes.
As a mage, do I think that this might not actually be him, but like a something like not actually him? Or am I like entirely convinced that it's
Roll.
him? Okay.
Roll
Because
to
of all the
detect,
because of the garlic laying around.
Yeah.
Because that that
You're not sure. It could be,
Okay.
but it's very possible that it is actually the real Overlord because he just appeared.
Okay, right.
So you think it could be an after image or something, or not him, just an illusion. But
Right.
the way he appeared would signify that it is him,
Or just like an illusion that just
or
got
an
me
illusion.
over.
But
yeah.
you can't really tell the difference.
Okay.
And he goes on and says, "Why are you? What happened? I lost you after 5 years. I couldn't detect you anymore." So the probability is that she has been living in this town for 20 years, but the
Mhm.
last 15 years, something happened with her amulet
Okay, right.
in which she disappeared,
Okay.
or got her immunity to energy magic,
Yeah, okay.
and or being detected by it. And so the Maximilian casts a ward and you don't hear anything anymore. So they converse for about 20 seconds, and then he disappears again, and you can hear again, and you're just business as usual.
Okay, yeah, that sounds, you know, like that would be a really good fake, and also like we would probably be totally convinced at this point that it was them, right? Like this should just
Yeah, you are pretty sure.
So do
about
I
it
still?
was
We can
she.
still scan for the magic shit, right? Because we didn't do that after she took off the amulet.
Oh yeah, no, you can scan
You
anything
did.
you like.
You did, though.
You detected her energy.
Okay, just usual, normal.
Yeah, she's just as you are.
Okay,
Exactly this. Well, not exactly the same. That would be weird.
yeah, that would be very questionable.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
So you are like trying to piece everything together, and she's probably not the one that's actually the cause of all of this, especially
Okay.
after the conversation you just witnessed.
Yeah, I mean,
But you're also kind of doubting that it could have been an illusion from her.
right. So I think we could just go outside, right, to talk
Oh yeah,
with the party.
yep,
And
that's fine.
I think I just throw it in the party, like, you know, there was garlic there, so there
Yeah.
might be, you know.
So why
'Cause-
didn't we ask her about the shit happening in the village?
Because there have been uproars, there have been brawls, and
Shit has been
shit.
happening, and since
Yeah.
she's apparently the herbalist, she gets to heal a lot of people. So
Yeah.
why
very,
are we
very
not
well done
asking?
indeed.
Why are we not inquiring with the person that heals them?
Yeah, that would probably be a solid idea. But I just wanted to get this like talked about because, you know,
Yeah,
if
Yeah,
we think
yeah.
there might be trickery going on, then we definitely don't want faking the
Sure.
appearance of our
That's
lord.
me using all my brain power for the rest of the day.
I was gonna say, but you know, it's fine. So what does the rest of the party think about this?
The high elf, because she speaks for the rest of the party, now apparently,
Yeah, okay.
she thinks that it is a very wise idea to inquire about the wounded people because she's the herbalist. She should
No, but I
know
meant
about everything that's happening.
about the illusion.
Oh no, she doesn't know anything. She thinks that it actually was your overlord, Maximilian.
Okay, right.
And the way you're forming that sentence, it implies it wasn't.
I know she thinks it isn't.
Yeah, but no.
It might very well be. You detected the signature with energy. While you scanned for energy, you detected his signature, so you're pretty sure it was him.
Okay, right. God damn it. So we go back in and we ask about the things that have been happening in the fights
Yeah.
and the brawls, right? So
And she tells you that she knows of this, of course, because she has been treating the wounded, and that there have been rumors going around that in the woods outside the village is a rupture in an energy line.
okay,
So very weird things are happening, and she has been trying to investigate it, but she can't get close to it. She gets deterred by it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go walking towards the forest.
I was gonna say,
You're
but,
okay, so
but this
you're
time we
all-
follow you, I think.
I'm just
you're all
gonna
going to
go-
head into the forest.
I'm gonna head into the forest. Since, you know,
Alright.
I don't really care about magic.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna see if there's people doing bad shit I need to stab.
sure. You head into the forest with each other. And are you leading, or is the ranger leading?
Not my decision.
Oh no,
I
you
think
can
you
take
are,
charge if you
though.
want to.
No, but I am not the kind of guy to take charge. Like, I don't make the decision. If someone tells me to take charge, I'll take charge, but I don't do it naturally.
Alright, so
Yeah. Okay.
you know, so the human what?
No, nothing.
The human walks up front with you behind, with Lazarus behind her, and she's following a track. She detected while heading into the forest, and there were snapped twigs and some footprints, and they seem not human, which are most of the inhabitants of the village are human.
Okay.
But these aren't human. They are far from it. They are like 3 claws in front, 1 at the back, 2, a pair of them.
Okay,
Just
right.
I'm going
walking
to
towards-
inquire with the high elf and say,
Yes.
since these creatures clearly do not seem to be of the local village, is it a stab on sight?
Wait. What? Okay. Somebody accepted that shit. Fair enough.
That's no, it's not like that.
Welcome to the stream anyway.
Yes, welcome anyway.
I'm gonna allow.
But so, alright. They are not from the village, and she also recognizes this, and she says they are not human, they are not elfin, they are not dwarfish, they don't seem like anything I know.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, Arnold
Oh.
doesn't like to take charge because he just stabs people.
Lazarus, but yeah.
I'm.
Oh
listen,
wait, yeah, Lazarus.
I am.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
am a
matter.
good barbarian
It's fine.
boy. I'm not necessarily like fuck me daddy, but I'm more like, yes, commander, please just tell me what to stab and I'll stab it.
And she turns to you and she says, "It's probably stab on sight, but let's try and not be too hasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if we can deliver the specimen that is walking these woods to our overlord, he'd probably be very happy."
Yes. Okay, I see. No stab on sight, then.
Okay.
Okay.
Depends on how the situation turns out.
Too bad.
So you're
So
just
if
walking.
if they attack first, they're definitely going to die.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So I am very confused by chat right now, and I don't know who you're talking about, and I'm not going to react to that.
Just let it
but
go. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Chat is in a very
Let it
weird
go.
state right now. All right, so you just continue, and the 2 mages. I need you to roll, so I'm going to roll for
Yes. Okay.
the high elf, Istar. Oh boy,
Oh, God. It
Our
was
hi-
laggy.
Our high elf is kind of shit.
Istar
Yeah.
does not like being here.
Oh,
What?
oh, yeah, because magic. Haha.
Yes,
Magic
And-
presence.
it seems to be influencing her state of mind. Which, as a mind bend mage, she doesn't really like being
No.
her own mind being messed with.
So should
No.
I just go take a look since I really don't feel anything?
So Arnold can continue because you're all right for now.
Okay, right.
Lazarus can continue because you don't have any affinity for magic. You don't notice this. Really,
Just-
you don't even
what
notice
are
like
you
the
on
energy
about?
force.
Okay, right.
Yeah, like what's up with you all of a sudden? And your ranger notices it, but she's also not really bothered yet because she doesn't know any like
Yeah.
actual magic. She knows healing things, but
You know.
just like cure wounds. But that's about it.
Okay, right. So we just continue on into the forest and leave
Yes.
our... Yes, we leave our high elf behind.
No, she is going to continue, but I'm going to need. I'm going
Oh
to roll.
boy.
Yes. Oh boy. Oh no, she's fine actually. Kind of, not really. So she can. She says, "Yeah, I can continue for a little while, but I'll need to stop once we get too close to the energy source
Okay, right.
because apparently it is some form of mind-altering energy coming from a natural source, which is odd
Yes.
in and of itself."
Uh-huh. Okay. So for now we just continue on.
So she's like focusing, trying to ward off all these strange thoughts that are not her own.
That seems safe.
So you continue on,
Okay. Fair enough.
and you just follow the ranger that is still following the tracks. You're just deeper into the forest,
Deeper into the forest we go.
and the high elf turns to you and says, "I can't continue. It's just too much." I have to
Okay.
return to the village.
And we'll meet you there.
And she says that she's actually going to the herbalist.
Okay.
So, because she has been having a headache and, you know,
Oh,
because
yeah,
mind
okay.
altering energy, and she's going to try and get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cure or
Get some
try to
aspirin.
figure something out.
Do you want to
Get
do
some
that
medieval
on
aspirin.
your own?
Yeah, she says she'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. This can't go wrong in any way.
Just go to one of the suspects in a magical...
She's fine.
Okay, very good. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble, probably.
Yeah.
No, I was
So-
just gonna say, if someone goes to an herbalist that's a prime suspect in a case against magical shit with one of the few magical
Yeah.
persons in, you shouldn't go alone. But you know, that's
No,
meta
no,
talk, so I can't
her
actually
like her
supply
her
that.
stroll back through the forest, she just follows the claw marks that are on the ground, and she's fine. She can find her way back, no problem.
I'm not talking
Okay.
about finding the way back.
Oh no, I know. Shit'll be happening.
It doesn't matter. I'm not intelligent enough to actually convey that to the rest of the party.
Spoiler alert.
No, so she's gone now. She's no longer, she is disbanded from the party. She's gone.
Right.
So,
Toen waren er nog maar 3.
ahem. You fucked up there, bud.
Then there were only 3.
Can't even
That's
use
going to be
language.
cut.
No, it's not.
I
You know
was
how
gonna
hard
say.
it is for me to find that shit.
Yes.
Oh god, why? Alright, no, it's fine. Don't worry too much about it.
Yes.
We all fuck up sometimes.
Right, so this
I
is
fuck down
where
generally.
we just keep walking.
You just keep on walking, keep on walking.
What is
and-
this? Is this campaign a walking simulator?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
And
D&D
you arrive.
D&D is often walking.
You arrive at an open spot in the forest, and you roll for me, both of you.
I
you
roll
die
for you.
back.
Okay.
Alright, so, you know, you, as a barbarian still, you're fine, don't do anything, not bothered at all. You, as the mage, on the other hand, are feeling kind of itchy.
Itchy.
So,
Okay.
your whole body, all of your body,
Okay. It's not great.
your brain is itchy.
It's not great.
Like, you're experiencing itches on places you didn't even know you could.
Right. The inside of my anus.
Why?
Bitch, hold up!
And my brain apparently, and also my lungs then probably,
So,
which would be suboptimal.
and I'm going to have to roll real quick. Okay, now the ranger is kind of annoyed. She's having a bit of a headache, but she's fine for now.
Okay. Right.
And so you're now detecting the traces of mind-altering energy in the area,
Mm-hmm.
but you also see a lot of like wildlife running around. So this
Okay.
might be a popular hunting ground.
Detect
Well,
magic.
Oh no, wait.
You're trying to detect energy.
I need to do the stupids. I can't talk.
Oh no, you can talk.
What?
It's on a meta level. It's fine.
Yeah, no, we have a cause. It's not that hard. If it's a prime hunting ground and a lot of people having bar fights and it's mind altering magic, then duh.
I mean, yeah.
Could very well be the case. I don't know. Maybe.
Detect
Stupid
magic.
barbarian, so I can't suggest it to the party.
No. So
Detect
yeah, no.
magie.
The ranger be like, you know, the ranger's going to be like, pull out an arrow from her quiver, put it on her bow, shoot one of the deer that's walking around. She's like, we're having dinner tonight.
This seems odd for us, right?
But as soon as she shoots the deer, there are 3 other deer in this group, and you might now go, oh dear, as the other 3 turn around at you and look very angry.
I'm going to stab a deer.
Oh
Roll!
dear.
Roll for me! Alright, so the deer...
Can I empower Huib to make his roll better?
Well, he's going to miss.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
you empower his miss. No. So a deer comes like running at you, and you are trying to swing your sword down just straight on its head, but it like hops to the side, and so it misses you. You don't get hit, but you also missed the deer.
Oh dear.
Yes. There are 3 deer running around.
I'm going
Are
to
they
make
mad
a
at
wide
us?
swoop the next time
You
I
have
approach.
you have the first combat turn.
Very much making a swing from left to right in an attempt to...
So, yeah, but you already did your like
Oh
action.
yeah, that was my action.
Did I do
Yeah.
my detect magic already?
No, you are allowed to. Do you want to do it on a meta level, or do you want to actually do it like and try to detect the?
I want to
Sword
see what
and-
kind of magic this is and where it's coming from.
Sure. So that'll take you. That will be your combat turn then.
Okay, sure. Do you
It
need to
would
roll
be-
for that?
Oh, yeah, you need to roll for that. You're going to detect energy there, buddy.
Or not?
We have Wonder Woman in chat. Oh boy.
Not so much, but...
So
Hola,
um,
Wonder Woman. I
you
totally butchered that.
actually
Don't even worry about it.
you're trying to concentrate because you're trying to detect the source of the bad energy.
Yeah,
I assume like what's turning these deer into
yeah.
savage
exactly.
beasts. And
Savages.
all right, that's wonderful. Good luck with being South African. We don't care really. That's wonderful though. Welcome. Hi from the Netherlands.
Yes. Hello. Oh, oh no. What other place would a name like Huib come from?
Well, that could also be South African technically.
Could it
I
be?
guess.
I don't know
mean,
actually.
Sure, kind of, but that's not the point. So your staff, you're concentrating so hard that your staff, the tip of your staff, that kind of begins to glow, and you first thought you were going to not be able to detect anything, but you feel a direction of the source of the energy.
Okay, right.
So now your staff, in some cases, will just guide you towards the source of an energy, or towards the source of
Okay.
energy in this world.
Okay.
Not always, but sometimes.
Sometimes. So sometimes it'll
That's
just.
a very vague statement.
I was gonna say.
If the plot allows it.
Yeah, it's basically D&D. Yeah. Just for clarification, I don't think Max means we don't care. I think it means we don't mind. Like it's not relevant.
Yeah, it's not a big deal where you come
Yeah.
from. It's not. We
We
care,
don't.
sure.
We're not trying to be mean or anything. It's not that like we don't care. It's like we just.
We are playing
it's-
D&D, but it's D&D within my own made-up universe, and it's not
Yeah.
really D&D. It is, but it isn't.
Okay.
We're playing a magical
and-
game called I
yeah.
don't know what the fuck.
And normally we're playing in an established universe with Huib as our DM, but today.
Normally I GM a sci-fi
Yes.
a sci-fi show, but today we figured
We
we'd
switched it up.
switch it up. So now I'm just sitting back and waiting until my combat
You can
turn.
stab something.
Exactly.
And
Okay,
my-
no, I see. I can be sarcastic as well. People on the internet get triggered, and we try to avoid that. So.
Yeah, but
Oops.
no, my magic system is mostly based off of energy, so that's it can go various places.
Come on.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
A bit cringe, mate.
yes. So
I
does
know.
our ranger do anything, or?
So your ranger is like she shot a deer.
I was
She
gonna say,
initiated
she
combat.
initiated
Okay, right.
this fucking thing.
So
She
then it's
impaled the
so
deer.
it's mob turn then now.
Yes, it is
Okay.
their turn, and one of them
Oh,
charged.
boy.
One of them charged Lazarus, so it won't do anything this turn. And there are 2 others, so they're going to attack the ranger because they are angry, and they're going to fail both.
Oh no,
That's
no,
what
one
I
is
said, that's a
critical
19.
successful.
Is that a failure?
One of them is going to charge the ranger, and she's going to dodge roll.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine. She might be
She's
fine.
So one of their the deer are charging her. One of them just is confused by its state of anger and just runs past.
Okay. Yeah.
It runs into a tree, and the tree shivers, and
Well
it's like it's really mad at the tree right now. And the other deer runs right at her, but at the very last moment, she's able to dodge out of the way, and in her dodge roll, loading an arrow onto her bow,
Ah, very good. Yes.
and she is going to shoot.
Shoot.
And
Is that still part of the
miss.
retaliation, or is that just the start of the next
Now that's
round?
the start of the next turn.
Okay, I see.
So she dodged out of the way, loaded the arrow onto her bow, but didn't like pull it out properly,
Okay.
and just whiffs her shot.
Yeah, okay, right.
She didn't pull back enough; it just whiffs. So
Okay.
that's your turn.
So
You can stab.
I did not yet empower anybody, right?
So please keep chat in English, thank you.
Yes.
The fact that we fucked up doesn't mean you can.
Yes. Right, so I tried to empower Huib.
You're trying to empower Lazarus. Alright, roll for me.
Yes.
What are you trying to empower?
His strength.
You're
That's
empowering
something I
his
do,
strength.
right? That's something I do, right?
Yes, you can. You may.
Okay, right.
And you will. So, you basically have an advantage on your roll. Yeah, we are from the Netherlands. That doesn't mean we want to keep things in English in chat.
Yeah.
And people from other countries that might be watching this also
Yeah.
want to have everything in English. So,
Okay, right. Anyway, let's focus
yeah,
on the...
so you gain advantage on your roll. So
Okay,
Lazarus is now getting to stab. Which means that you get to roll 2 dice.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
And the higher of the two, unless one of them is a 1, goes through.
That's a 4, that's
So
an
that's an
18.
18.
I think it's an
Good, very
18
good.
then.
That's an 18. So, you turn around to the deer that charged the tree, because it's dazed. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? And you just stab it right through. It's
Yeah.
dead.
Okay.
That's that, bud. And,
Solid.
there doesn't seem to be any blood coming out of the deer.
Aw,
Hmm.
no war
They
paint.
dead.
So,
They dead, dear.
no, it's very living. It's not a zombie deer. It just doesn't
Okay.
draw any blood. Your sword doesn't draw blood.
That's weird. I think even Lazarus would
That's
find
really
that
useful.
right.
No,
So,
I'm just happy
um,
because that takes a lot of cleanup away from killing said deer.
And just to switch for a moment to a meta level for you, your Zweihander, your big sword,
Yeah.
drinks the blood of things you kill.
This is wonderful news!
And
Oh,
after
God.
after I declare it, it will be more powerful.
This is useful.
So you don't know this yet, of course, as your character, and you
No, I'm just very happy that I don't need to clean my
yes,
sword.
you don't have to clean up. You don't have to clean your sword. You don't have to clean the deer. Everything is fine.
Ah,
That's
okay,
really
great.
useful.
Yes,
So that's why
really
it's not
useful.
drawing blood, right?
Yes,
Okay, good.
it is like sipping up the blood.
I expected it to be, you know, like zombie deer.
Oh
Like-
no.
No, okay, I see.
So 2 deer dead, 2 deer down, 2 to go, and it's their turn.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And they're both going to
Oh,
hit.
boy. Okay.
One of them is still angry at the archer because, you know, he
Mhm.
dodged out of
Wait,
the way.
2
She dodged
deer?
out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait,
Yeah, I missed my
this.
swing with the charging, so yes. 2 deer.
No, it's actually it's a decorative dagger.
But anyway, getting back on track.
Yes.
It's so one of them charges the archer because he's still pissed, and one of them charges Arnold because he detected or deer was like what is this energy that's strange. You know?
Wow. Magic deer. Deer cast detect magic. It's very effective.
No problem. It's all
Don't
good.
worry about it. It's fine.
That's
And,
what chat's for.
So, yeah, no, the deer is going to charge you. Like, these are mind-altered deer, right? And so they.
I
have been
saw you
altered
told
by
them
magic.
no mind altering stuff.
So
What-
it's going to charge you, and it's going to hit. And do you want to dodge? or
I mean,
like cast a spell, or
like this is where I dodge, right? This is where I'm like,
well,
I will.
you get to okay. So because it's based on energy, it is also based off of like inertia, because inertia is energy.
Okay,
Movement is
right.
energy, technically.
Okay,
So
that
you
makes
could
sense.
stop a death in its track, stop its energy from continuing.
Okay, right. I
So
want to try
you
that.
can
That
think,
seems yeah,
because
yeah,
you're a
yeah.
mage, you can and you're manipulating energy. You can think out of the box. You can do really
Right.
cool shit.
Okay, right. So I
So
want to
you
just
get
cancel that energy.
all right. You know, it stops. The
Ooh.
deer just stops dead in its tracks,
Okay,
and it's
great,
frozen,
great.
and it can't do
Absolutely
anything for a
amazing.
turn.
Just whoop.
It's just.
Yeah, yeah, nice, nice.
So I
frozen
need
deer.
to roll. I need to
I'm
roll
fine.
from
For
our
me?
dear Lazarus.
Oh, okay.
Lazarus, roll, please.
You just did, right?
The other one. No,
Oh,
I
I
did
see.
not, because it's depending. All right, so the archer is going to steal the kill. She was ready, and
Okay,
she's going to shoot the
great.
deer.
Bitch.
And she's going to be very proud. She's going to mark it down. She's like
Oh,
keeping
God.
score.
Oh
She's
god.
keeping track of things she kills.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know my
like-
my sword is is gaining gaining effectiveness by killing, so that's fine.
Yeah, you don't really mind, I think. No, we don't know yet.
I don't think I
I
want
also
to
don't know if
because
my
that
stuff
would
is
mean
even
I
useful
just
at
start
all.
murdering
You know.
everything.
Oh no, you'll find out eventually.
Yeah, I know.
Ever once
So-
upon a time.
Yeah. Well, so all the deer are dead. What are you gonna do with them? Gather them up, strip them down, build a
think so.
campfire,
No.
leave them there.
What I
We don't
think,
just leave them, right?
I'm just gonna remind the rest of the party still here that
Yeah.
we are indeed on a mission and we should probably be working
Not get
towards
carried away by murdering
fulfilling-
deer.
submission.
All right,
Right.
and I think they will accept
Yeah, I think we
Okay,
do.
because they are on the mission.
makes great sense.
Makes great sense.
Right.
And okay, so you know the way to the source of the mind-altering energy, because that's what your staff told you.
Yeah, so we're going straight there. This sounds like a terrible idea. We're going
Okay,
straight there.
you're leading the party now.
Yes.
Roll for me, buddy.
Oh boy.
That's a 6.
It's a 6.
Now, out of the forest, from behind a tree, steps a gargoyle.
What is a gargoyle?
I want to charge the gargoyle.
A gargoyle is do you know like the statues of
The statues on the like
statues
ancient,
on the ancient?
like post-medieval buildings.
They're
they have the
really
little-
large bats.
They have
Oh,
these
okay,
big
right. Oh, yeah,
statues
yeah, okay, no, I see,
where
I
the
see.
watcher
Yeah, yeah,
gets
yeah,
dumped. Yeah, those.
That's a gargoyle.
Yeah.
And this gargoyle seems to be emanating mind-altering energy.
I'm going to charge the gargoyle.
Of course.
Roll. That one. Oh boy.
That's a 3.
Oh boy.
That's
Oh
a 14.
boy.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, no, you're fine. You charge the gargoyle, but you miss. But you charge the gargoyle.
Okay, right.
You're
So-
fine.
Can I try to block the might-altering magic from, affecting us?
You're trying to cancel out his energy,
Yeah,
his emanating energy.
right.
He's oozing this, right? So
Yeah, I mean,
it's a lot.
yeah, I
Yeah, but
see.
you
You're
don't-
now
I
you're
don't
going
think-
to need to.
I don't think you want to block the oozing. I think you want to prevent us from absorbing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think that would be a better idea. You dumb barbarian fuck.
No, this is a meta suggestion.
I know,
not a character
I know.
suggestion.
I know. Don't
So-
worry.
I'm
That's
trying to
basically
partially
just-
meta
yeah.
game this.
Yes.
Just shielding us from the effects of it.
Alright, you're okay.
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead. Roll. Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
oh god.
So you shield yourself,
Okay.
so you're not as affected by it, but your ranger
Okay, great.
can still be fully affected by it.
Okay.
However, she doesn't like because she's a little bit magical, because she can like use her energy to speed up the healing process of others,
Uh-huh.
and she's going to step back because she doesn't like. She detects dark energy coming from this creature, so she's going to step back, get away.
Right.
Like still in range for her arrows to hit, but out of the way.
Okay.
Get some
That makes
distance
sense.
behind her and Lazarus so she doesn't get caught in the
Yeah.
crossfire. Or, you know, in the giant swinging sword.
And so she is going to fire an arrow from having backed up. She's going to try and fire an arrow,
Mm-hmm.
and she hits, but it's not going to go through the skin.
Oh
Not gonna
god.
pierce.
So like it makes like a scratch, but yeah, no. She probably
Okay.
has to hit the same spot again, and then she'll be able to actually damage. But
Oh, boy.
not happening.
Yeah.
Right, so now it's the gargoyle's turn, and boy does he have a lot of fun things to do.
Oh god.
So he's going to try and mind control Lazarus, because he's the one that tried to poke him. Doesn't do anything! You're
No.
just not affected by mind altering magic.
Magic doesn't do shit
Energy.
to me!
Well, at least of mind altering magic.
Yeah,
Well, this gargoyle doesn't do shit to me.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
completely inept as you stand there. What are you...
Yeah. And he's confused because this should be working. Right? You're
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
tiny. You're like averagely. You're big for your species, but you're still not that large. So you're kind of compensating for your own height with your big sword. And he's like, you should be able to easily be able to mind control. And you're just like, come at me, brah.
Yeah.
So he's going to come at you, and he's going to claw you,
Oh god.
and he's going to hit.
Can I...
Do you try to dodge?
Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna try and block it with my sword.
Alright.
Since, you know,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
11.
That seems like a
So
solid plan.
you block his swing, but his swing is so powerful that your arms get like a tingling sensation from the impact. So you block
Okay.
the strike, but it has so much force behind it that your arms go kind of numb.
Alright.
So it's your turn again. You can retaliate. It's your action
I think
first.
I'm gonna wait for my buffer to do a thing.
Alright, that's fair. So you're up, Arnold. What are you gonna
Yes. Okay. So I tried to attack the gargoyle with my most magic penetration thing I
do?
have.
Please. So you're trying to like pierce it.
Yeah.
Like, cause like a piercing ray of energy.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, it
directly
has some.
attacking him.
Yeah, because it seems to have some strong armor or something.
You don't want to like buff harden the energy of your companion. Buff him up. Because you can probably do it next round. Like
Yeah,
piercing.
I'll just buff Lazarus
Right.
actually,
So,
because he seems to be
you-
unaffected, which is nice.
You make a signal in the air with your staff, and
Yes.
there goes a quick flash goes over the. You have to roll, but yeah, go. I'm assuming this is going to hit.
Dangerous assumption.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
Still a 6.
Yeah. So it's
Do
not
we
going
even
to
have
be.
a 9?
Yes.
I was gonna say
Oh wait, I need to open my menu.
there.
Yeah, 9 actually looks like a 9. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I was
So,
just checking.
It's not as effective as the last time you did this, but it still helps.
Right. Okay.
So a quick flash of light goes over your sword, and you feel that your sword, you know, you have been given some energy, and you're a little bit, you feel a little bit more powerful. Like the numbing is gone from your arms, and you feel like full strength again, basically.
Alright, since he's standing right in front of me, right?
Yes.
I want to bring my sword top to bottom over his chest.
Sure.
Just try and
roll.
get as large a gash as possible.
Yep.
Dark Christ!
Oh.
Alright, he's going to try and counter. And he is going to hit you, but he's going to swing, but your buddy Elena, which is the name of your ranger, is going to try and hit him in his wrist while he's like swinging down to try and bring him pain and prevent you from actually getting hit. Alrighty.
Okay.
So, there's a little bit of space on his wrist between like he has like armored skin, but the weak spot is where you usually have your weak spot. So his wrists are easier to hit than other parts of his body.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he kind of gets annoyed. It kind of hurts him, and the bleeding gets worse and worse and worse. And now
And she's dead.
Gargoyle is still fine, but he's bleeding a lot.
Oh, the gargoyle was bleeding.
Yes.
I thought that the
So
ranger was bleeding. Okay.
like she shot an arrow, a very tiny wound, lots of bleeding.
Okay, very good. So it's his turn now again?
It is his turn now again, and he's annoyed, very much so. So he's going to charge Elena and try to knock her out because he doesn't like those arrows. They sting.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's leaving my area of contact, so can I
Yes,
Counter
he is
since
in roll
he's
of 5. You
clearly
can counter.
no longer paying
Yes.
any attention to me, so I'm just going to try and cut into his leg
Alright.
while he's running.
Good.
So he runs past you, and usually, you know, stabbing from the back is probably more useful than stabbing from the front because that's where most of his hardened skin is. And you you slash backwards, and you hit one of his like the back of his knees, so basically the other side, the like back of his leg, in his whatever that's called. I don't know biology very well in English, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you're gonna look it up.
Of course I am. The knee cavity.
Knee cavity,
Naturally.
right?
The
Naturally.
cavities of your... Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, you hit him there, and he like fall. He wants to step on that leg, and he just like topples over. Like he's still standing, but he's like, that
He's
hurts.
like limping.
He goes
Yeah.
through the knee.
Yeah, he's now on one leg, kneeling. Basically, he's basically kneeling before you, kneeling before Arnold.
Right. It's just a flesh wound. Get over here and I'd fight you. Yeah. Okay. So, is
the
it my turn now again?
The bleeding from his wrist gets worse. He is
Great.
now like losing blood as if it's no tomorrow. He'll probably die from the bleeding alone, but you can claim the kill if you want to.
I am gonna claim the kill. I'm going to beam his head off.
I'm going to intervene. And I'm
No,
going...
he has first is to roll. Roll for me. So this one's for you. Oh, that's fine. Try and steal the kill on a 19. Good luck, bud.
God.
Yeah, I'm going to try and just dump my sword into his back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so close!
So close. Well, so you put your staff, like the top of your staff, against his head,
Okay.
and you just concentrate. You put all your energy towards the staff and towards the tip of the staff, and you just pierce his skull.
Okay.
And but it doesn't do any physical damage because it's energy.
Okay.
So it's not like a railgun or something. You just created like a beam of energy that will disrupt his energy patterns.
Okay. Right.
So you just basically erased him from existence.
Ah, very good.
So yeah, that's Gargoyle dead. And
good.
the mind-altering energy dissipates, and it's fine. The forest
Gucci.
is clear of negative energy.
Haha.
So, what are you gonna do? You have a gargoyle. You have 4 deer.
So, is there anything about the gargoyle that looks like we'd want to take with us or something? Because we couldn't haul the entire thing, right?
Well, actually,
Actually,
the high elf comes back.
actually.
She didn't leave. Like, she just went for a stroll.
Okay, right.
Because she told you she was gonna leave. But
Yeah.
she didn't.
Okay.
Went and, like, kept her distance. Tried to be safe.
Okay.
Not be too close. Let you do the work. And
Bullshit, that elf. I swear to God.
she has in her hand 4 badges, and she hands them out to you.
We beat the gym.
No,
God.
they're not like gym badges,
Uh-huh.
but it's pretty though. It's very pretty. It's like it's a copper bat,
Okay.
and she hands them to you, and you hear a voice in your head, telepathically, which says, "Congratulations on your mission. I will now be claiming the prize," and the gargoyle disappears.
Okay, yeah.
Magic happens.
But the horns stay, so you get to keep the horns.
Okay, great.
And this is very interesting for Lazarus. You want to keep these, just as a tip.
And make a helmet out of them.
They're going to be useful for you later.
I'm gonna snag one.
You know, you just can get both of them if you want to.
Alright,
You can just
Yeah.
grab them both.
I'm gonna snag them up.
Okay.
I feel like this would make sense for us as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know you didn't kill him, but it's like pointy things, and you're the pointy things expert.
Yeah. 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 What do you do here? Yeah, I'm the pointy things expert. Ah, okay, very good. Yeah.
I stab.
Pointology.
I do the slashy and the
Yes.
stabby and then
Yes.
I die.
So this badge that you got actually is the is what links you to your overlord, to Maximilian, and it
Okay.
is the token that you get after doing a mission and succeeding, which was your actual trial. So the trial you did before is just for entrance, and now you've proven yourself to be useful, a useful asset. And so concludes your adventure for now. You can head
Okay.
back to the Herb Woman if you want some more roleplay for the end of it, because
Yeah,
there's
it's-
more fun stuff to do there. Or we can keep it for another time.
I was gonna say we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
then we're going to wrap up
probably,
there. This was the adventure in my universe. I hope you
Yes.
liked it.
That's good.
Yeah,
It has a lot of shit to be established.
it has a lot of things that are established actually.
Yeah, but need to be established towards the wider public.
Yes, indeed. So we might do more of this. If on the odd case that we don't do Eloria, but we'll probably be doing lots of Eloria anyway.
Yeah.
But there might
Depends on what players are here.
yeah.
Okay.
So there might be more of this. There might not. I hope there will be, because I find it also I find it really fun to DM, and I hope you enjoyed playing.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Now we had 2 interesting DM experiences. If you didn't catch everything of either or one of the 2, then they will be uploaded to the YouTube channel, the Brothers in Blood YouTube
You still
channel.
need to link that.
I don't need to link shit, you can find it. Use your brains. And there are also all the VODs of Eloria, so if you want to... Alright, that also works. If you want to catch up on the YouTubes, please do it on the YouTubes, since, you know, every VOD is uploaded. And it was a very enjoyable experience not having to GM for a change. It was interesting to see the GMing minds of others. And yeah, we'll be back next week with your
See you next
regular
week.
old, probably Project Eloria.
Or not.
Or not, we'll see what happens. At 7:30 Central European
Summertime.
summertime
Very important.
on the Mondays.
We'll see you then.
Yes.
I hope
Have
you'll
a
be
great time.
there.
Next week.
I'll definitely be there as long as I don't die.
Thank you for
Goodbye.
watching. Bye bye.